You know, this earth, it's not ours, it's for our kids. And if we don't make changes, it's not going to be here for generations to come. Animals and cattle are a big part of the ecosystem. They play a big role.
Well, we're here in southwest Wisconsin in what's referred to as the unglaciated area. So these beautiful rolling hills, the gorgeous terrain. But there's a deeper story, and that's the fact that everything that comes off of these hills ends up running into a creek like this. And quite frankly, whatever gets into this stream here is going to end up in the Mississippi, which will end up in the Gulf of Mexico. Most people don't even know it, but it's one of the biggest environmental epidemics that we have in this country right now. All across the upper Midwest, you have land that's in row crop production, which means that farmers have to put chemicals on it to make those crops grow, things like nitrogen and phosphorus. And if we send the fishermen in the Gulf garbage, if we send them pollutants, fishermen can't find sea life close to shore anymore.
The dead zone, you know it when you hit it. Completely dead. You lose everything out of it. Fish or shrimp or crab or anything, you don't have that. I'm not going to say, if you're a farm, I'm blaming you for this, I'm blaming you for that. But it's coming from north to south. Rivers don't flow north, rivers flow south, so it has to be coming from somewhere. The dead zone wasn't there before. It don't just pop up.
You know, grass is nature's filtration system. And cattle, properly grazing, keep pastures healthy by keeping that grass growing. It works. It's just as nature intended.
Use no chemicals on these pastures here. The cattle eat off everything and it grows back. This is residue from last year's crop. We leave that on there. That prevents soil erosion, conserves water. It's just like a big sponge. See, this is wet. When the rain falls, it just soaks up the water, so you have way less runoff. Also, the worms are working in the soil, digging channels and holes that the water can infiltrate directly into instead of running off to the lake or a stream.
So a properly managed pasture keeps the water where it's supposed to be versus running it off into places that are causing problems for everyone.
Yes.
We want to support the sustainability going forward for generations to come. So we need to get the cattle out of the feedlots and back onto the pastures. By keeping the grass green and growing, we don't have to put chemicals on the land. We can raise our beef 100% antibiotic free and hormone free. We can have great tasting, healthy beef and a healthy environment.
We know they have to make a living. They got to do what they're doing, and we got to do what we're doing. But it just has to be some kind of partnership to try to get between the two, because something has to be done about it.
So as more like-minded individuals and our customers and chefs pick up on grass-fed meats, we can reverse the damage that's been done to the water, to the lakes, down to the Gulf of Mexico. It starts here, and we can reverse this.
You know, by going backwards and looking at the past, we can go forward and create a better future. And it's something that's 100% possible with American-raised grass-fed beef.